In Cristina'S court, the naked cowboy puts a 24/7 webcam in his home. But is his girlfriend a little camera shy?
So then how do we fix this, Cindy?
Well, when he was talking about moving into the mansion, all this stuff, I started feeling like we were pulling apart because of this, because all of a sudden now he's talking about, you know, getting the big house and all these great things that, you know, right now we're in a tiny place with the kids, and yeah, everything would be better if we had more room, and it would be great for everybody. And I don't want this to break us up over it. But I said, well, you know, and then even my daughter said, well, as long as there's no camera when I'm in my room getting changed or in the bathroom, she's okay with it, because she's starting to come around, think it's pretty cool,
Have the kids had any problems at school or anything like that?
No, not at all.
Yeah,
Their friends come over.
Yeah, they do have problems. They're constantly said, oh my God, your stepdad's the naked cowboy. They have all kinds of problems. They're becoming minor celebrities everywhere they go. They do because of the naked cowboy. They do because everybody thinks their dad, if they understand it to be the stepdad. In other words, they just call it. I hear it all the time. They're like,
well,
oh, that's
he's playing
the
the
coolest
role.
stepdad.
It's been 3 years. I mean, he's the one who's dropping them off, picking them up, playing ball.
That's not my interest. I'm just saying they get the benefit of being associated. I mean, dude, the whole world is about branding and being associated with the brand and going to the place. I mean, everybody wants that.
When the time comes, you know, I wouldn't want us to break up over it, and the kids are attached to him.
Are you afraid that you're going to break up? Is that how
No,
you feel?
I'm not worrying. I don't.
Because you shouldn't have a fear.
No, I'm not afraid of anything.
She does not need me, and I do not need her. That's just a fact.
We were both fine before, and I think that we are good for each other. I just think that I would hate for something like a camera.
There you go. She would hate to have something so simple as a little camera come between us. And again, I'm creating the most opulent life in the history of the world, and those benefits will far outweigh the fact that 500,000 people just happen to be watching.
Well, he's done all the crazy things, from Playgirl to everything else, to getting arrested and making outrageous things on TV to get to the point where people know him. Now they know him. He's gained respect from being, you know, consistent with what he's doing no matter what the weather is. He's on time. He's a professional in his business and what he does. He's doing records. He's got a record coming out. He doesn't... He doesn't...
First compliment I've ever gotten in 3 years.
Oh,
Jesus.
stop. But the point is,
Robert.
The point is, he doesn't need to be at night in his underwear with candles lit, sprawled out on the bed, just because somebody's going to click on. Because the people who are going to click on just for that are the same ones who are clicking onto the porn channel after they click off.
I understand. I hear you loud and clear. I hear you. But in Naked's defense, he is who he is. That's what he does for a living. I have a feeling this is the next dimension.
Yeah, definitely. Again, I'm growing out of Robert and into a world of naked
No, you're
cowboy.
always going to be Robert. You can't get rid of Robert. But this is the naked cowboy's next dimension. This is his next way of getting even more recognition for what he stands for. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It's something between you two. But when you got together with him and you have progressively gotten to know him, year after year, does it surprise you?
I'm not surprised.
But it bothers you.
It was not something I ever thought of when he moved in with me, that I'd have a camera in my bedroom.
Do you think you're going to be the naked cowboy in 10 years?
We'll be naked cowboy in 1,000 years.
Yeah.
I totally agree. He will forever. And like I said, right now he's living in, he moved into my place, and he's respecting
Instead of
my
paying
boundaries.
50 and 50 bucks a day to a hotel, I saw the two situations. I could be paying her all that money and be a benefit to her in her life. Also be a person who, no matter what I was doing,
you're confusing me, because you contradict yourself a lot. You say, I don't need her. She can come with me if she wants, but then you're planning for a future with her at the same time.
I'll take it either way.
I'm going to be a benefit for her.
I said, you know what? Fine. If you're going to have the mansion thing, we go. I mean, I would hate, like I said, I don't want this to break us up. It's ridiculous.
So you're feeling insecure?
No, I just don't want to feel that okay, he has the option to live with me without the camera in the bedroom, or he can move out. Okay. I have the option when he buys his house that I can move into his house with his cameras or not. Just like he's making a choice. I have a choice to do it or to not do it.
24-hour day, complete analyzation of everything.
But he doesn't like it.
I said, well, if it's that big of a house, there's got to be an extra room that when I want to disappear, I can go in there. And if I want to get out of the room and go into the other room to sleep without a camera, I could do that.
So then that's a compromise.
When Cristina'S court returns, the naked cowboy.
Sing me a song.
With the thing on? I don't think the guitar will work with the...
Okay, take the coat off.
If you'd like to contact Cristina'S Court, call toll-free 1-800-901-7039 or log on to Cristina'sCourt.com. In Cristina'S Court, it's naked cowboy time, all day, every day.
What do you think is going to happen with you guys?
My future is so freaking bright you have to wear shades, and she's going to, and everyone in the family is going to drop everything they're doing and say, this is the reigning idea in the world. We're going with this guy. And if to the degree that they don't, they won't.
And I'll have an extra room in the house, so I could escape when I want to.
Perhaps.
Right? And you know he'll be sneaking into my room.
Yeah. You know, this really was, it's a great issue of modern day goals in life and respect me for who I am. And not an issue of tolerance, really. This is an issue of acceptance. An issue that we live in a country that you can be naked. And your goals...
Thanks to me.
Thanks to you, yes. And nobody else has a problem with it because it's you. It's who you are. It's what you do. People will respect that. He is what a lot of us are afraid to be, ourselves. As a woman who's in love with that man, I think what you're telling me is that you're concerned. What can happen in the future? He's there every single day exposing himself to everybody. What if something happens to him? How far will this go? And that's a fear because she loves you. And that's natural. It's not wrong. You are going to be better at what you do if you always have a strong believer in you. I think so. I believe in you now after meeting you. And if I feel strongly about what you stand for, then you know what happens. It starts trickling. Right?
Again, yeah.
It starts trickling.
But I believe that.
So she has faith in you, and she believes in what you do. So you know you're both right. You guys sued for I know it was more of a symbolic gesture of a very nominal fee, and you know I'm going to have to make sure you guys split it between both of you because you're both right. So sing me a song. With
the thing on? I don't think the guitar will work with the...
Okay, take the coat off. Hurry. Woo!
Well, I started off Cincinnati, playing a song or two. All my gigs cut early, and I didn't know what to do. I tried country rock, even blues. Still my plans, they fell through. So I hitched a plane to Venice Beach in jeans and boots. I played for 7 hours, barely made $1.02. I was ignored, even booed, so I dropped my 501 blues. I'm the naked cowboy, I'm keeping it real for you. I'm the naked cowboy, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm the new sensation, here to Xanadu. I'm swinging my butt in undies and I'm playing the same damn tune. I'm on the charts, the TV news, I'm doing best what I do. 'Cause I'm the naked cowboy, I'm keeping it real for you. I'm naked cowboy, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay, give your woman a kiss. Give your woman a kiss. And you know what? You're just a regular guy with an eccentric job.
All right.
Judge Cristina has ruled in favor of compromise and has ordered both the plaintiff and the defendant to respect and look out for each other.
I think Roy Rogers just turned in his grave. But a lot of what the naked cowboy said made sense. He demands for himself the freedom of a small child who doesn't care what anybody thinks. That's hard to attain in this day and age. Yep, Naked does it every single day in Times Square. See you in court.